For Cancer, November 2020, this is a month where the energy is a little bit more heavier than normal, but you're going to notice a difference in the aura by November 14th. So overall, there's been a lot happening for Cancer. For Cancer, your sun sign is in Cancer, meaning that when you were born, the sun was in the Cancer zodiac sign. And your full moon to a Cancer would be anything in Capricorn. So if something's happening in Capricorn, it affects the Cancer as a mirror or a way to go deeper into your power. It becomes a beautiful opportunity to deepen your spirit. So for Cancers, there's a lot happening. There's many planets in Capricorn right now. Jupiter's in Capricorn, Saturn's in Capricorn, and Pluto is in Capricorn. So what's happening is, as your opposition for the zodiac, there's a lot looking at you, helping you deepen your power. So you may notice the last several months, the energy has been much more heavier than normal. However, this heavy energy is going to become something that will become an inspiration later on. So the hard work that you're doing right now, it's really going to pay off later. It's just you're almost at the tail end of some of these opposition that you've been working with, and opportunities will be coming to you. The other part to that with Cancers, because Cancers and Capricorn have been dealing with a little bit more heavier energy compared to the rest of the zodiac. Heavy energy because of the Mars retrograde in Aries. Now, for Cancer, your square signs, and square signs are often means that we don't understand those zodiac signs compared to other zodiacs. So for Cancer, the two signs that sometimes you have a hard time understanding is Aries and Libra. So when anything happens in Aries and Libra, it can cause some confusion. So what's been happening in Aries with the Mars retrograde, which began on September 9th, 2020, on September 9th, 2020, the last few months have been maybe a little bit more louder, energetically louder than you would like. Now, the good news is that's going to be completed on November 14th. So overall, the first 2 weeks of November for Cancer, it is going to be a little bit choppy, but then you should feel the energy balance out later on. So a few days to be mindful of. November 1st, it's a full moon in Taurus. For Cancers, Cancers understand Taurus pretty well. It's an energy where it's very gentle, so November 1st would be a fantastic time to spend time at home, to connect with home, maybe organize, redecorate, anything like that would be very good. On November 3rd, Mercury goes direct. So Mercury's been retrograding in Scorpio, and then it's gone into Libra. So as we know, that Libra is one of the zodiac signs that Cancers, it's hard for them to understand. So with Mercury going direct in Libra, that day you should feel some of the energy taken off your shoulders. You should feel more lighter and more clear than you've had in the past. Now, a very important day is November 5th. November 5th, the moon goes into Cancer. So what that means is that the moon will cross your natal sun. So think of it as the moon, the current moon, and your sun moon, or your sun sign when you were born, line up. And what this does is it creates like a beam of light to your spirit and to the universe, and it creates an energy where you can get guidance, more psychic dreams, and more understanding of who you are. So keep an eye on if you do any spell work, any energy work, anything like that. Very powerful time, and often it's a time for new ideas, new beginnings, something very positive. So November 5th to November 7th should be very positive. Now, a big day to keep an eye on for November is November 14th. November 14th, there's a couple things happening. First, it's a new moon in Scorpio. And the second part is Mars goes direct in Aries. So where this is so significant for Cancers, that once Mars goes direct, it's almost like you could breathe a sigh of relief, where it's like, okay, that work is done. I've done my shift, I'm completed, I can keep going forward. The new moon in Scorpio is often an opportunity to do the work into your ideas. It's to deepen your inspiration. Ideas may come to you to set new goals, and also to the planning and how to make your goals happen that may come to you. There may be a clarity where it's like, okay, that's a great idea. This is what I'm going to do to make my dreams come true. And with the Mars direct on November 14th, it will be an energy where things finally start coming together. It's an energy where the energy will flow, and things won't be resistant as it once was. So you'll feel the energy is much more smoother. The next day you want to keep an eye on is November 22nd. So November 22nd, the sun goes into Sagittarius. Now Sagittarius and Cancer, they're kind of two different auras here, where Cancer is very nurturing and very home and very family oriented. Sagittarius tend to be a little bit more independent, more freedom, those energies. So it's an opportunity for Cancer to kind of focus on, well, what is freedom to you? What do you want to learn? What energy what inspiration do you have? What ambition do you have for learning? Where do you want to grow? So it's a great time to kind of explore that. The next date that you want to keep an eye on, and this is important for Cancers, is on November 29th. Neptune goes direct in Pisces. So Pisces and Cancer really understand each other. Anything happening in the water sign, so Scorpio and in Pisces, usually complements Cancers. So where Neptune's going to go direct, it's an energy where a lot of dreams will come more stronger for you. The energy will flow, and it's very, very gentle. Keep an eye on any past life meditations. Maybe consider doing a past life regression. Anything like that would be very powerful. So you should notice that the hard work that you've been doing overall should make sense and come together.